Hey, what's up, Stockalytics family? Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic, the Apple stock split that's going to be coming up in a few weeks. Apple has announced that they will go 4-for-1 stock split. That doesn't necessarily mean the valuation will go up. Right now, I think the stock is priced at, let's check it out really quick, 441. So if they were to split right now, it'll probably be at $111, I believe, and you would get four stocks. So basically, when the stock split happens, if you had 10 stocks, you would times that by 40, and you would have a total of 40 stocks. You would get extra 30 stocks on your 10 on top of your 10 stocks, which is awesome. This is not the first time Apple has done that. This is the fifth time in the 40-year history, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, this is the fifth time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they did a 2-to-1 on May 31st, 1987. And they did another 2-for-1 when it was at 111 and on June 2000. And then they did another 2-for-1 on February 2005. And on 2014, they did a 7-to-1 when it went up so high to 656. This is something that we really like here at Stockalytics. Disclaimer, we do want to make sure that people understand we're not financial advisors. This is our own opinion, so please do your due diligence when you are investing in securities and in the stock market. We really like the stock split. We think it's a great idea. If you look at the chart, it keeps on going back up. Like, it's just growing. This company is just growing. The stock split, hovering, growing, right? It's kept on growing over the years. The stock split here, it went back up, and then stock split here, it went back up. Now then it went really high to the 500-600s, and then they did the split and it went back to the 100s, and now it's at 4 something, 444, and I believe by end of August, I believe August 31st is the date, or something like the end of August. That's when they're gonna do the stock split. There's a few other companies that I hope can do the stock split. Do you guys think there's something out there? Comment below. Let me know what you think. I think Tesla should do it. I think Amazon should do it. I think Google should do it. I think maybe Shopify should do it. Do you guys suggest anything else? Let me know in the comment below. Also, if you get a chance right now, please subscribe to the channel, Stockalytics, on YouTube. That way we can build more content. It helps the algorithm out. And please hit that like button and the notification button. So that way you can get notified when we upload new videos. Thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so the fifth time will be happening in Apple's history, and every time it happens, it continues to go back up because this is a great company. If you guys saw their Q3 earnings report, check it out. They're not just an iPhone centric business no more. They're having growth areas and services. Now, what are you saying is services? Is their App Store? Is there Apple TV? Is there their streaming service? It's their credit card company, and then you have your wearables that's really growing. I think they figured out that the Apple Watch is more of a health solution for a lot of folks and working out, and so they've built developers have built apps geared towards that, and all these sectors have grown. Even the iPad has grown and has grown. It's surprising to see the iPad business is as same as the Mac business. Obviously, the COVID-19 has really increased some of these sectors, like in some of these businesses like iPad. More people are having to stay home, and they want to have better devices for entertainment, and then if you're working from home, you need the iPad to do meetings and all such like that, and present and all that kind of stuff. And wearables is just a more of a trending consumer buy. And the iPhone, and another big cycle we want to talk about is the drum roll is the 5G cycle, the Super 12 5G iPhone. Um, that's a big cycle. That's a big seismic change in the phone and smartphone industry, in the telecom industry. 5G infrastructure is being built out. They're working on it as we speak. The speed is going to be very fast. It's going to be giving these telecom companies and these manufacturing companies of phones more technology to work with, and then that means that app developers will be able to launch more applications that are more connected to the world. So that's going to be really cool. If you take a look at uh, analysts like Dan Ives from Wedbush and Gene Munster and a few of other ones, they've been really highlighting some of the reasons why people are supporting Apple going forward in terms of a long-term investment. Here in Stockalytics, we want you to get away from day trading and get into long-term investment. Build your wealth over time. This is not an overnight pyramid trick. This is more of a, you know, build that passive income, build that wealth, and put your investments into good companies. And we believe Apple is one of these great companies that it has a great history of a great history of growing. It's still a growing company to me. I think they're closing into the $2 trillion valuation, and people think that's really high. I don't I don't believe that. I think that they still have room to grow because they have wonderful, amazing products, and now they have wonderful, amazing services. Let's see the 12-month forecast on CNN Money Business. This is a good tool I use. So they have a 12-month forecast of $510. I think that they're going to get to the $500. Well, and obviously the stock split is announced. They're saying it's going to be on August 31st as the effective date. So if you take that into consideration, there's going to be no more. But let's say it didn't have the stock split. I think that $510 would have come much earlier, probably by end of Q3. This is just a tremendous, amazing company run by Tim Cook and his team. The leadership is a great leadership. When I tell people to invest in companies, I tell them certain things they should look at: the CEO and the executive team, the products and services they sell, the addressable market, also the execution and the competitions that's out there. So they are hitting all the marks in those categories. Those are the 5 categories that I look at when I try to invest in companies. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. This is another tool I use for really bullish price targets, 12 months, and 1 year and 5 year. And look at this. In 1 year, they're thinking Apple's going to go to 635. And in 5 years, they're thinking it's going to go to 1794 by 1800. I'm kind of in that boat. I really think that they might hit these numbers as well. I don't think these are far-fetched numbers. So this is something that I think they'll be able to achieve. So I really think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment below. What do you guys think? Are you guys invested in this company? Comment below where you're invested in. That way I know where you guys are invested, and I can tell you what I think about those companies, and I can give you my opinions. I've been long on Apple for a long time. It's one of my favorite companies to hold. For me, I always say if you have extra money on the side, it's better to put it on Apple than to put it in the bank. Because in the bank, your money is getting deflated, is losing value, the dollar is losing value. In the stock market, where the asset class is much stronger, it's growing, and you have a good 70-year history of it growing. Whereas in the bank, they're using your money to loan it out to other people, and you're getting a tiny fractions of that return. Whereas you put it in these wonderful companies like Apple, like Facebook, like Microsoft. like Amazon, like Google, like Tesla and Nvidia. They're growing like crazy. So yeah, I think the Apple split will be amazing. It's a great news. So the target date is August 31st for the 4-to-1 split. So remember, the valuation doesn't go up technically. It doesn't mean that the valuation goes up or the valuation goes down. It just means that, I'll give you a good analogy. If you have a piece of pie, right, and you sliced it, it was just one pie. Now you're slicing that one pie into 4 slices, and you're still getting that same amount of pizza, but now it's shared into 4. So that's a great thing. And from Apple's history, it looks like the stock price will keep on growing even when it splits, after it splits. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please, when you get a chance, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. It helps us grow the community. Hit the like button and hit the notification button, and that way we can upload more videos and you'll get a notification. And that way we can work on more content. If you have some suggestions on topics in terms of the stock market and technology companies that you think you have questions on, we are promoting cloud, 5G, AI, EV, IoT, AR, VR. We had the other day, one of our viewers, he wanted to learn more about Archimoto FUV is the symbol, and we're thinking about building content for him on that, and also on Workhorse. That seems like very hot topics, and a lot of people want to know if it's a safe investment or not. I'll look into it, and I already did a video. If you looked at don't invest in Nikola yet, because there's some red flags, and I told them if you don't want to spend that much money in the shares, you can do fractional share buying, or you can invest in these other companies. And I put Workhorse and Archimoto because they actually have real products, and they're really good companies to hold as of now versus Nikola. So you can find us on Twitter at on stockalytics.co at stockalyticsco. So check us out. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate all the support. Check you guys out next time. Peace.